Hey guys, here Marty Geek. In this video, I want to talk about remote play feature for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Very recently, a couple days ago, Sony or Shuhei Yoshida from Sony confirmed on Twitter that remote play feature is coming for PC and Mac. Yes, it's coming for PC and Mac. And it might work just like it works on the PlayStation Vita and Sony smartphone and tablets, because Sony smartphone and tablets can also play remote play if you use a DualShock controller and of course your same account that you use on your PlayStation 4. Now, I don't have a smartphone from Sony or tablet from Sony. I have the PlayStation Vita, which happens to be the best accessory for the PlayStation 4. And what you got to do here is, for example, just tap right there. Tap right there. That's the remote. This is the PlayStation 4 link app. When you open that up, there's a couple options here to keep in mind. In video quality, you have the option to change resolution. You could go from low resolution or standard resolution, which would be 540p. Frame rate, you can also go from high frame rate, which would be like 60 frames per second, or you could go to standard frame rate, which cap at 30 frames per second. I honestly use it in standard. I really don't care about the frame rates that much. As long as it works perfectly good, the better. That's the way I'm going to keep it. One thing to keep in mind, my PlayStation 4 is also connected to the router using cable. You can use it wireless, but I recommend using cable better because you're doing remote play. And for remote play, the upstream really matters. Other thing to keep in mind, let's go ahead and tap right there. One thing to keep in mind is that the PlayStation 4 actually has true remote play. And what I mean with true remote play is that you can be in another country, like say Germany or any other country, and your PlayStation 4 can be in Texas. You can access your PlayStation 4 from another country using your PlayStation account and using Wi-Fi connection. Yes, you could do that. You could turn on your PlayStation 4 as long as it's in standby mode. It has to be in standby mode, or I think it's rest mode. That's what the PlayStation 4 says. And after you do that, like you see here, I just turned on my PlayStation 4. That's why it took a little bit to connect, because it was actually turning on the PlayStation 4. And once you do that, all you gotta do is open a game, whatever. If you have a game that's open already, you will be able to control your gameplay from here. For example, here, like you see there, I'm playing. This is Disney Infinity. So like you see there, you can easily connect to the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation Vita works very good when it comes to remote play. Some games do not work that good because some games require, like for example, for R2 and L2, some games require that you tap here in the back. And sometimes that is not the best experience. So keep that in mind. Another time, sometimes you use the front touchscreen. Like here, I think you cannot. Yes, you can. Like you see, you can use the front touchscreen there on this game here. But the thing is, not every game works the same. Every game works totally different. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're playing on the PlayStation 4 using remote play. That's why I do a lot of remote play games. That way you guys can see how it works on the PlayStation 4 and on the PlayStation Vita, because not every game works perfectly good. Now, one thing to keep in mind also is that when the PC version comes out for PlayStation 4, I don't know, it's not confirmed yet if the true remote is actually going to work on the PlayStation 4. That is not confirmed yet. If it is, it would be awesome. That means you could access your PlayStation 4 from far away using your laptop, which for me would be a better experience than your smartphone. You have a bigger screen. You could use the DualShock controller, and it would be a lot more better. It would be a lot more better. But now let's go ahead and switch to the Xbox One so you guys can see how it works over there. But before we do that, let's go show you guys when you tap right here. You tap the PlayStation here, you could go back to the home screen, right, of the PlayStation 4 and choose another game if you want, as long as it's a digital downloaded game here. And you can also access the PlayStation Store, so you could download more games to play as well. You cannot use apps like, for example, Netflix and Hulu, because they are protected, and you cannot play, you know, these apps using the remote play feature. But other than that, you could do everything else just like you would on your home. Now, if I want to turn it off or put in rest mode, make sure you put it in rest mode instead of off. Because if you put it in rest mode, that means that later on you could turn it on again with your PlayStation Vita. If you turn it off, you're done. You will not be able to turn on the PlayStation 4 again until you get actually physical access to your PlayStation 4 and turn it on. That's one thing to keep in mind. On the Xbox One, now let's go ahead here to the Xbox One. And one thing to keep in mind is that, let me go ahead and change myself here. One thing to keep in mind is that I'm using Windows 10 on Mac. That's because I'm doing boot camp. I already did a video on how to do boot camp on your MacBook, and it works very good. This is the same Windows 10 version that I did on the video. Is still working for me, and I did that like months ago. Here, let's go ahead and open the Xbox One app. Make sure, just like the PlayStation 4, you are using the same account as the Xbox One. That way you can access all your PlayStation 4 or your games, and or you can reply to messages or talk to your friends and all that. You can see their feeds, their videos they've been posting. You can see your achievements and all that. Another thing you could do here is you can, of course, connect Xbox One, stream, test stream. You can also change the quality of the Xbox One gameplay. For example, you got high quality, which I'm going to show you guys very soon. But one thing to keep in mind, let's go and click stream. Make sure when you click stream, you have an Xbox One controller connected with the cable to your Xbox One. Okay, I went to turn off the TV over there because you're gonna hear double echo there. So right here, one thing to keep in mind of the remote play feature on Xbox One is that it only works with Windows 10, not Windows 7, not Windows 8, Windows 10 on PC or Mac if you're using Boot Camp like I'm doing. You can also use it on tablets, Windows 10 tablets. So if you buy one of those cheap Windows tablet that comes with a keyboard, like for example the Transformer or the Tablet E or something like that, or the HP, you can actually do the remote play there as well. The phones are not compatible yet, which I don't know why it's not compatible. It should be compatible. I don't know if Xbox is actually going to make it compatible. So right here, I am already controlling the Xbox One. Like you see here, I got the new experience here. Here, if you want to control quality, tap right there. You can click medium, high, very high, which would be 1080p 60 frames per second. You got high, which is 720p. You got low, depending on your connection. That's the level I would put it at. Another thing to keep in mind, my Xbox One is also connected to the internet or to the router using hardwired, using the Ethernet cable. So keep that in mind. Here I could go ahead and put it in high if I want, because it's like I said, my Xbox One is connected to the router with cable. Another thing to keep in mind is that this only works in your local network, contrary to the PlayStation 4 remote play feature that you can actually go ahead and play remotely on any country. On the Xbox One, you cannot do that. You can only play if you are in your home, in another room. It doesn't matter what room you are, as long as you have a good connection. That's it. But you know, for me, it works very good because most of the times I use remote play at home and not anywhere else. And when I'm sitting watching like a football game, like a couple hours ago, I was watching the embarrassing Giants lose to the Redskins, right? I played like almost over an hour of gameplay of Rise of the Tomb Raider while I was watching the embarrassing game. And it was awesome. You know, it's awesome, great experience. And I was also downloading a movie that I rented from the Microsoft Store. which is another great advantage here. Okay, so here we are connected already to the Xbox One. Like you see there, the connection works very, very good. I don't have a problem whatsoever. Sometimes you will notice some frame rate issues, but that happens on any device. That happens on the PlayStation Vita, same way that it happens on the PlayStation Vita, the same way you're gonna get it here as well. So for me, when it comes to performance, some people ask me which one performs better. I think they both perform the same. If you are in your local network, it performs truly the same. Of course, the big difference is that like I said, PlayStation 4 is true remote. You can go to another country and use it. Xbox One, no, you can't. At least not for now. Let's go ahead and pick this up. I don't have a problem playing this game, playing remote play feature on the Xbox One. With a PC using Windows 10, no problem whatsoever. But of course, everybody's not gonna have the same experience because of the internet speeds. Like I said, it works better when you are local. As a matter of fact, that's the only way Microsoft is actually advertising the remote play features. If they come out with true remote play, that would be awesome, which I think I don't see why Xbox couldn't do it. They've done a lot of things that Sony can't, like for example the true backwards compatibility. So I don't see why Sony couldn't do that, which I think they should do it, and mostly they should make it compatible with the phones. Because the phones are, if they want to push the phones as much as possible, I think this is a feature that a lot of people would like to have. So other than that, guys, there's not that much you should know about this feature. There you go, die sucker. Other than it works very good. I enjoy it a lot. If you ask me what do I prefer to play remote play feature, I honestly rather play remote play on a tablet or on the desktop, like I'm doing here with the PlayStation, with the Xbox One, because I have the ability of using the dual pad or the controller, which gives me a lot better control. I rather do this way over though using the PlayStation Vita. But guys, let me know what you guys think about remote play. I honestly think it's a legit awesome feature that both consoles have to offer, and I think both consoles can still improve. Both consoles should improve. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Oh crap. Oh shit. Let me get the hell out of here. Yeah, baby. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. This was like an explanation or comparison of the Xbox One remote play feature versus the PlayStation 4 remote play feature, which is so far I would say it's the best of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. I think the best remote play feature is the PlayStation 4. It has more devices compatible now that it is going to be compatible with PC and Mac. Works perfectly great on the PlayStation Vita, which is the feature, the device I've been using it the most. So guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about remote play feature. Do you use it? Do you don't use it? Do you care for it? Do you don't care for it? I honestly love it, and I hope both consoles actually improve the remote play features. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Till next time.